Yo, what's going on? This Legend One Man. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the page. Hopefully, everybody has having a wonderful week. Now, now, this video is about DJ Vlad, TJ Vlad, whatever you want to call him at this point. This might have been the worst decision, worst business move he has ever done, and probably the worst video he has ever put out in 2025. Now, he was on a roll. He was doing good. Like, not the person to give credit, not to give credit to people. He was doing good this year with the content, but how would you not want the opportunity to interview the most looked up, anticipated person that's supposed to be coming home, which is Max B? Why wouldn't you want the true and real breakdown? I mean, if you from the hood and shit, what time it is, man, with these females, man. Like females, some females just want to be down. They be too young. They be young, not supposed to be hanging out. What they hanging out with? They want to be cool. They want to be down. So they're gonna do what they want to do. Some of them love sex. Some of them enjoy sex, and some of them just want to get money. And some of them want to be down. That's just what it is. Now, in this interview, right? So, Gina Conway is explaining to DJ Vlad, whatever, that Max B was his girlfriend, and like, this is so crazy to me that Vlad would interview her over Max B. Crazy. Listen to this, man.
And cooperated against Max B and Pooh Sims, which got her a 15-year plea deal. She's now out of prison. We will be doing her first ever interview. Gina Conway, welcome to Vlad TV.
Thank you. Thank you, Vlad, for having me.
Okay, let's start in the very beginning. Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Baltimore, Maryland, I want to say a single family home. My father and my mother, they were like split up together. They wasn't together. And, I had like brothers and sisters and stuff in a middle class family.
Okay. And at one point you ended up in North Carolina?
Yes. I moved to North Carolina as a teenager. When I was, I just moved down there just to get away, from Baltimore, just go down south. And
No, that's not true. We already know where this is headed. We already know where this is headed, man. Body language say the most, man.
chill out with my family members. My brother lived out there. My uncle lived out there. He was retired military.
Okay, well, at one point you started stripping.
I started dancing when I was like 20.
Lie. Another lie. Hey, yo, all I really want to know what time it is out there, man. I don't care what nobody say, yo. Come on, man. Back in them days, early 2000s, 90s, early 2000s, let's not playing these games. You know what time it is in these strip clubs. These strip clubs is allowing people to come in at 16 years old, 17 years old, 18 years old, 19 years old. She was not that age when she went in there. She probably was going to city, trying to change her image, trying to change the way she moved. That's what it was. She bumped into a real player, real pimp, Max B. You know what I mean? She felt the aura. And that's what it was. She was a down chick. Stop playing these games. Let's continue.
I think I was like 21. I started dancing because, basically I was having, like, me and my common-law husband back then, we were having, like, problems with the law. So, like, we basically...
Red flag. Come on. Yo, this is crazy. I'm so disappointed in Vlad. Like, you interview her over Max B. What are we looking at right here? Crazy, yo. I can't believe I'm shocked. Like, come on, it's OD obvious. Trouble with the law for what? Let's continue, man.
Basically had to, I basically started dancing so that I could pay for all of our bills and our lawyer fees and everything.
So, how did you end up meeting Max B?
I
Nah. Why he skipped that? Why was you in trouble with the law? What was happening at that time? That was the next question. Yeah, he want to go straight to Max B because he know he fucked up. He knew he fucked up. He's like, oh, this girl's a troublemaker. This woman is doing everything in every city, in every state. Like she didn't just be Max B and start getting in trouble. No, that's the narrative that's going around. That she met Max B and started getting in trouble. She was been about that life. Stop playing games. Let's continue.
met Max at a nightclub in Myrtle Beach. It was my birthday, and I used to like get online on the computer and like be chatting with like different people. Back in the day, like I think it was called like Pal Talk or something like that. Anyway, so I was talking to a guy, told him it was my birthday, and he gave me like guest pass to like a club to meet Jim Jones. Well, not meet Jim Jones, but like a concert or something like that. So, I went there with me and my.
Look at the rubbing of the legs. The rubbing of the legs is making sure that what I'm saying is going what you want me to say, the rubbing of the legs. Come on, man. Body language say the most. I'm so disappointed. Like, Max B should have had the first interview. Then after that interview, you ask Max B, do you mind me interviewing the person, Gina? He would have said, you can do what you want, you know what I mean? Get your money. But you interview her first over Max B is so crazy. Let's continue, though.
My friend, and I met him in the club. He was like actually trying to get my attention. I didn't know who he was or anything like that. I just knew like Jim Jones. I never heard of him or nothing.
Okay, because right around that time, Max B started working with Jim Jones. They formed Bird Gang, and they went on to do music together. This was fairly early in their relationship, from what I understand.
Right.
So, you meet Max B, and what happens next?
I met him, basically, like, we talked for a few months, like, on the telephone, because I was...
That's a negative. Nobody was talking on the telephones back then if you was about that life. It was text messaging, and that was it. Especially if what Max had going on. Let's stop playing these games.
I was with my husband then, so, we basically just used to talk. And then, like, one day, we decided that I should come to be with him in New York.
Okay, so you decided to make the move from North Carolina to New York. So you divorce your husband? Well, I guess you're not really married, so you leave the guy that you're with?
We were actually common law married. We were together for 13 years. So,
Yo, 13 years. Hey, yo, woman ain't shit, girl. Boy, yo.
so yeah, we own property and everything together. So yeah, we were married.
That's a pretty big move.
Rubbing in the legs and looking down is crazy. Rubbing up the legs, looking down is crazy.
It was pretty tumultuous, I would say. Like, it was a lot of it was just crazy. Like a lot.
Nah, it wasn't just crazy. Like, come on now. Like, anybody around the world, cities, states, hoods, come on now. Yeah, you gotta understand that this female right here was just dick down so good that she lost all consciousness and she met a nigga she ain't never met before. Well, she was about that life. She met a real one from Harlem, and Harlem moved different. That's just what it was, man. She was been moving the way she was moving. It's just she somehow got got dick down good by a real one and left her husband for 13 years. Common law marriage. Come on, man. Stop playing.
A lot of fighting. Sometimes it was fun. You know, it was, you know, just crazy. Like a lot of partying. You know, just new things that I was not used to. I was introduced to a lot of things, you know, that I wasn't used to being around.
Lie number probably 15-5 at this point. Let's stop playing games, man. See, but DJ Vlad, whatever his name is at this point, Vlad TV. Yo, listen, I know you knew that this female was lying to you. I know you knew. I know you knew as soon as you bypassed her situations he had when she was moving to state, because she clearly told you she was in trouble with the law and was state to state, trying to stay with people that could protect her, this and that, so long as she could strip the way she wanted to strip, because you'd be stripping younger than 17. Guarantee you that, because that's how these strip clubs was back in the day. They didn't give a fuck. They just wanted to know if you had a nice body, was good, attractive, alright, you could fit in, cool, give you fake ID, cool, that's that. That's just how these clubs was moving back then in the city to city, in the hoods and shit. So I know Vlad was looking at her like, damn, maybe I did make the wrong decision. Mid interview too. I know he was like, damn, I made the wrong goddamn decision. I should just had Max B control the whole truth and nothing but the truth. So Max B ain't got nothing to hide from nobody. Stop playing games. Let's continue though.
It's a lot of it was fun, and a lot of it, you know.
Look at the hand movement. The look at down. Yo, the looking down the hands is like, damn, this shorty is lying. I would never want to speak to nobody like that that's talking to me like that. For real. Never in my life. Vlad is cooked, man. How you end out the year like this? And your comment section is crazy. Y'all go to the comment section. Y'all know the comment section is off the chain. Stop playing games, man. Let's continue though.
It was hard. Some parts of it was hard, but it was very different from the life that I was used to living.
Well, when you get to New York, you start to dance at Sin City in the Bronx.
Yep.
Right.
Okay, so you're dancing, but you're involved with Max. Now, when you say he introduced you to a bunch of new things, what do you mean? Like drugs or something else?
Well, yes, he introduced me
Go them hands.
to ecstasy. Like I never took ecstasy before, and then he introduced me to like a whole lifestyle of like just crazy sex.
But yo, did you hear what she just said, yo? Yo, Gina, I mean, like, come on. You fucking with a Harlem nigga. Yo, let's continue, man. Dig down, like I said, dig down.
A sexual lifestyle. That was just, I don't know, it's just unconventional, I may say. One might say.
Okay, what was the most unconventional thing that...
I mean, it was, you know, it was like, sex with, people that we didn't know.
Yo, I'm telling you, man, that Harlem nigga put that dick down on her. She was doing anything she wanted. Oh my god, yo, this is crazy. Vlad is tight. You can hear it in his voice now. You can hear it in his voice. All right, let's continue. Stop playing.
Like orgies, like more than one sex. I want to say like menage a trois with females we didn't know. I didn't know.
Duh. That's all we like out here. Like, come on, yo. Come on, man.
Maybe he knew them. I didn't know who they were. I guess like random types of sex that sex with different people. And I want to say probably prostitution. He introduced me to that.
Nah, I doubt that. Because when you're a stripper, that comes along with it. Especially when you're young being a stripper. That's how you survive. You just said in the beginning, that's how I survived, to pay the bills, this and that. You ain't just stripping from paying bills. Come on, let's stop playing these games. Right? Tricks are everywhere in the strip clubs. They willing to fuck. They willing to do anything you want. Some of them willing to just want a hand job for a couple of dollars. So, come on. This is nothing new. The threesomes probably was new, but nah, I doubt this.
Meaning that you were prostituting?
I wouldn't say I wasn't prostituting, but he.
What? Come on. Nothing else to say, yo.
He had I wasn't doing it on the regular, but he did.
She fucking herself up now.
Like he had sex. He sold me to people.
Nah. What he did was, yo, baby Gina, just do this for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, we having fun. We got a good thing going on. Let's make a couple of money. This and that. Drinks are on the table. We all feeling good, feeling nice. You know what I mean? Do give my man something a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, spend that G.
Before, it wasn't like something that I did on my own or anything like that. So, I did it. He set it up and I did it, and it happened like 2 times, and that's
2 times. Are you kidding me? You ain't say 20 times, 30 times, 40, 100 times, 2 times. So yeah, both was feeling nice. It could have been on some shit like Ma, you allow me, do something with females, like let's do something fun for you one time, let's get another guy, whatever. You do what you want, but Max was with the shit. He just made a couple of dollars, you just got, dickmatized. This is all this is. It's dickmatized. Say love, say none of that bullshit. It's dickmatized. A female get dickmatized and leave her husband for 13 years. Stop playing games.
that it is prostitution technically, and it it bothers me a lot, thinking about it and reflecting on it. But yeah, he introduced me to that, which is something that I never normally done and I don't normally do.
Looking down.
Well, Max has a stepbrother
Yes.
named Pooh Sims.
Yes.
Now, leading up to the incident, how many times did you actually meet Pooh Sims?
I would say I met Pooh maybe like 3 times, maybe like 2 to 3 times before that. We never spoke. He was like a scary guy to me. You know, the first time I met him, he got in my car and in the back of my car and like dropped ashes in my seat. And you know, he didn't say hi to me or anything. He just dropped.
Cause he knew what kind of female you was already. He knew. Everybody knew. Let's stop playing these games. Like, come on, we know where you came from. You know this ain't nothing new. You know what I mean? Like, you don't feel you never said you was scared. Not once you said you was scared. Cause it's something you was used to already, but it amplified because you fucked with a Harlem nigga that amplifies shit like this. This lifestyle pimping shit. Let's stop playing games, man. I ain't gonna let this go on anymore. Y'all can go look at the full interview, man. I'm gonna let this one part play out, then I'm gonna let my opinion let out. Alright?
Dropped ashes in my seat, got out the car. Like he was introduced to me and, you know, didn't say anything back. So I don't know. I thought he seemed like a pretty cool guy.
Okay, so you met him a couple of times, but the two of you have never formed any sort of relationship.
No, we never even spoke. Like we never spoke.
You knew what kind of female you was.
Okay, so here you are involved with Max B, and him and Jim Jones working on music together, and the song Ballin' comes out.
Okay.
And it becomes the biggest song really out of Dipset, essentially. Were you with him when that song dropped?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey yo, let me tell you something, man. Females will do anything to get themselves out of some trouble, man. It's crazy. Females will lie. Females will say anything. They will twist the truth up to make it their truth. This is unbelievable. Vlad, you fucked up. You interviewed the wrong person that's skipping and skipping and skipping and not showing any kind of emotion right now. Not crying, not doing anything. You can understand, like, if a person, the front female's in pain, you can feel her in the interview, the pain that she went through, emotion. She was down with everything because she was down before doing it. Her husband probably was a pimp. Who knows? For 13 years. Who knows? Like I said before, whatever niggas be doing, a Harlem nigga is gonna amplify that shit. They gonna amplify it. They gonna amplify it to the point where it's gonna be like, God damn, I was doing it here, but damn, fuck with this nigga. Shorty, just females be like, damn, I don't want to fuck with nobody else. That's what it was. Yo, you trying to tell me you meet somebody random in the fucking club, yo. Club. You gonna end your marriage for that? Hey, yo, females ain't shit, man. That's why you stay a player, stay a pimp, stay what you gotta do in this fucking world. No, nothing you do will ever make a female happy. It's just what it is these days, man. Like, if you find a female that's down for you, that won't lie to you, tell the truth in every way, and show their loyalty in every way. Don't fucking flirt with nobody. Don't laugh at people's faces. Don't smile at people's jokes. Fuck that laughing shit. What the fuck? It's funny. Go wife her. But other than that, yo, just stay what you doing. Stay pimping. Stay playing. So it's over. I'm telling you right now. If you meet your girl 10 years ago, it's over. You're gonna be real blessed if you meet a female you want personally, how you want in your image in your head in 2025. I'm gonna let y'all look at the rest of the interviews. I ain't gonna say no more about this shit. This is whack. I think he should have did the Max B interview first. Max B deserved that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got a lot of stories. Vlad should have been told. Should have been told on this shit. A lot of stories. The breakdown of how was his prison sentence? What was going on? All this shit. I guarantee you, he messed up his chance of getting almost 1 million views, probably in the 2 days. Guarantee you that. 1 million views in 2 days he would have had. And it was just based off part 1. You know what I'm saying? He liked to break up these fucking parts and shit. It would have had 1 million views in 2 days based off part 1, yo. Max B's name is like guaranteed to get you views. It's just simple as that. That's how it's going to be in all 2026. And that should have been his first interview in January. Started off right. Why would you do this? I don't know if he has his own personal team or something, but this decision right here was the dumbest decision he ever made in his whole career being on YouTube. This is ridiculous, man. You could tell she's lying. You could tell she's not telling the truth. The rubbing in the hands, the body movements, the looking down, telling you that she was in trouble with the law before she came to Harlem in New York, before she met Max B. Vlad skipped that shit. It is what it is, though, man. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the page, man. It's Legend One, man. All right. Peace and blessings to everybody. Keep on being positive. Keep on being blessed, and move smart. All right.
Cause you know my name. All I care about is money, I don't need the fame. Riding smooth, skirt, skirt, yeah, I'm switching lanes. Like a bender, hella sticky, I cannot be tamed. All I care about is money, I don't need the fame. Riding smooth, skirt, skirt, yeah, I'm switching lanes. Like a bender, hella sticky, I cannot be tamed. You ain't slick, I be peeping. So fiend, you be tweaking. If I catch you, you be leaking. I'm in your dreams, I be creeping up. You ain't slick, I be peeping. So fiend, you be tweaking. If I catch you, you be leaking. I'm in your dreams, I be creeping. I don't need an introduction, cause you know my name. All I care about is money, I don't need the fame. Riding smooth, skirt, yeah, I'm switching lanes. Like a bender, hella sneaky, I cannot be tamed. I'm from Philly, born and raised, so I do not play. From the trenches, Logan Valley, niggas getting grazed. The block is hot. I cannot be stopped, get pop. Bottom line with the gang on some bully shit. Chasing dreams, I be losing it. Applying the pressure, I think you need the refresher. Ladies, hoes on the stretcher. I'm the type of bitch you niggas try to impress. I come around and I leave this so stressed. Don't be a say it with your chest, watch me put you to rest. Tweaking. Why you tweaking? Fiendin'. You know these niggas be fiendin'. Tweaking. Fiendin'. Tweaking. You know these niggas be tweaking. You ain't slick, I be peeping. So fiend, you be tweaking. If I catch you, you be leaking. I'm in your dreams, I be creeping up. You ain't slick, I be peeping. So fiend, you be tweaking. If I catch you, you be leaking. I'm in your dreams, I be creeping up.